Throughout history, humans have been starving for something more important than food, more vital than water: attention. From the ancient orators to the street performers to right now, the art of begging has never gone away. It's just evolved. So this week, we're going to explore where all this begging came from, the psychology behind it, and how attention became the world's most valuable currency. Humans have been begging for a long time, but one of the best examples I can think of is in Roman times, or in the Bible, how it talks about how Jesus healed the beggars. And even though these beggars are supposed to be poor, even the rich weren't really exempt from it. Nero, in fact, had a legion of men that walked behind him and clapped at all of his tours. Nero was a sick guy, but every cheer was proof to him that he mattered. By the Middle Ages, even monks were begging, asking for alms. Wandering minstrels and bards roamed courts and taverns performing for nobles. Now, minstrels were very important culturally during the Middle Ages because they kept stories alive. If they did not receive the attention they were supposed to receive from a certain story, it faded into obscurity. 'Twas only the popular ones to remain. By the 18th century, clapping became a profession. Theaters would hire them to get the public more excited about a show. During the funny parts, they would start to clap. If there were sad parts, they would start to cry. Some dictators even forced their citizens to clap for almost 10 to 15 minutes. And whoever stops clapping first gets arrested. So now we know that attention is very important and has an historical basis. But what's the psychology behind it? Let's do some science.
Science. Oh yeah. Science. Oh yeah.
Psychology gives us a pretty neat answer. As infants, our survival depends on being noticed. Crying, a form of manipulation in a way, is our first forte into begging. When we cry, people come over to us and make us feel safe. Fast forward to adulthood, which is kind of how it feels, we continue to beg for things, and the need never goes away. Maslow's hierarchy of needs puts belonging and self-esteem above food and safety. In other words, belonging to something is more important than eating for a lot of people. In modern times, this means that every like, every share, every comment is a burst of dopamine, the brain's reward system saying, "That felt good. More!" And for some people, this can translate into craving attention at school, at work, hanging out with your friends, or even staring at a computer screen for days on end trying to edit a video. Isn't that right, future me? That's right, past me. According to Wikipedia, attention seeking is often caused by threats to one's self-concept and the need for social acceptance. This type of influence on behavior can result in a potential loss of a person's self-agency, personality disorder, and the behavior associated with these conditions. I had intended to keep this video somewhat funny, but since we're talking about science, I should point out that this is the kind of thing that narcissistic personalities do. Don't get me wrong, we all love having attention, and most of us would enjoy a 15 minutes of fame. NPD, which may have been the same thing Nero had, is a disorder where people will begin to have grandiose ideations. These are the type of people that will view lack of attention as a threat to one's own self-concept. Also, as a quick side note, there's the opposite end of the spectrum. This is where people don't care about what others think about them at all. This is a schizoid personality disorder, and the people that have this condition are extremely apathetic. So you may have been wondering why I say some people, or most of us, would want to have 15 minutes of fame. That's because of people like this, or of other introverts that just don't want to be popular. Now we go past history and psychology and find where we are today.
The internets.
And now we beg not in markets, but in metrics. Comment down below, that line was fire, Jose. The stage is YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and the kings are the algorithm and the audience. That's you. Me? No, not you, them. Me? Okay, can we stop with the meta humor? Actually, I think it's pretty funny. It's not! YouTubers have developed entire strategies to get people to subscribe. Some are subtle.
Like and subscribe.
Others are rather theatrical.
1 like equals 1 push-up. Subscribe or I'll steal your dog.
And the crazy part is that it works. Social media has been a blessing and a curse to modern society. It has connected us in ways that we couldn't possibly have imagined before, but not all these connections are beneficial. We're afraid of what people who we will never meet will think about us. And so, the more outrageous the begging, the more the algorithm seems to listen. So you have to keep pushing. More! More! Until when? When do we stop trying to please everyone and start making ourselves a little bit happier? It's a balancing act, the same one humans have been doing for centuries. It seems more open now that a lot of people are joining in and have been hurt by other people because they've been influenced by them. So take some time today and enjoy yourself. And hit that subscribe button! Until next time.